The Queens of Cannabis opened 2 months ago on Bloor Street West. Its name gives away the main product it sells, marijuana.
We looked at ensuring that our storefront is visible from the outside. We do require a medical prescription.
We made sure to not be within any schools or within 300 meters of any schools or churches or anything like that.
But the store's owners are operating without a license. You can't get one for a storefront medical marijuana dispensary in the city, and there are dozens of others that have set up shop in Toronto illegally. On the Danforth near Chester, there are 2 side by side, with a third one moving in 2 doors down, and a 4th marijuana dispensary 2 minutes away. The city says it has seen more pot dispensaries pop up across town. Even if they are operating without a license, the city says its hands are tied because they fall under federal jurisdiction. The federal government has issued 17 licenses to marijuana producers in Ontario, 2 in Toronto, but many others operate under the radar.
In Ontario, there's over 90.
Lisa Campbell is a cannabis advocate. She says many BC pot dispensers are expanding out here.
We've got, so many businesses coming to Toronto and starting up, 5 locations, sometimes even more.
City Councillor Joe Cressy oversees the Toronto Drug Strategy Implementation Panel. He was unavailable for an interview today, but says these illegal dispensaries should be shut down by police until the federal government comes up with a regulatory framework for pot. But police say there are no plans to crack down.
Our position is if there's a public safety issue or a complaint, then we'll investigate.
Campbell says she'd like to see the city bring in rules so medical marijuana stores aren't working in a gray zone.
We're hungry for regulation. We want the government to come up with guidelines so we can have standardized dosing, good packaging, guidelines.
In the meantime, Queens of Cannabis says it will continue to operate under its own rules. Michelle Chung, CBC News, Toronto.